with the roof shot. Here's Will Myers, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Taylor. But it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And there's one away now. And here's a chance to look at the starting nine for the visiting San Diego Padres. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, I think there's some real concern over the state of Will Myers right now. 0 for 5 in his last game, and I know a lot of people don't panic about a game like that, but he just hasn't looked very good. Not a lot of confidence coming out of this guy right now. Maybe this is the game that can get that confidence turned back around and get him turned back around.
And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning.
The first baseman.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. They come in winners of 2 straight and looking to get things turned around in what hasn't been all that amazing a stretch for them.
Yeah, Matty, we had eyeballs on yesterday's game. They were able to win that one. They're playing really focused right now, and if they execute like yesterday, I don't see any reason why they don't win today's game.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Coming to the plate now, Tyrone Taylor. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
Batting second.
In is Christian Yelich. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. And he'll dive back in safely. Taylor gets his lead at first, nobody out. This is line to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out. And with that, time to take a glance at the starting 9 for these Brewers. Nero, they start a new series.
Hey, Matt, the first thing I notice when I walk into Miller Park is those gaps are super tight. You got to get greedy in a ballpark like this. There's a lot of damage to be had. This park plays really, really tiny at times. So look for this offense to try and drive the ball.
Stepping in, Jesus Aguilar, who comes into this one 6th in the National League in home runs.
Yeah, guys, this isn't a shocker right here. He is definitely known as one of the best pure power hitters in baseball these days.
Guys, the Swinging Friars, as they take the field here tonight, fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, Matty, I know they dropped the first 3 games of this road trip, but you got to find a way to shower it off. I always said that when I left the field after I took that shower after the game, it's got to go down the drain. That game has got to go away. They find themselves in a new series right now with a chance to redeem themselves.
The third baseman.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He enters play in the hunt for the league's home run crown, but he'll have some work to do down the stretch. 2-1 the count. Now the 2-1. Is strike 2 swinging. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
Batting 5th.
Digging in now, Hernan Perez. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. 23 pitches already here in the first inning. And he comes back to get him. So a great job pitching out of it with the bases. Standing in, Franmil Reyes. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2. Skied into straightaway right. Yelich is under it. 1 out.
Batting fifth.
Stepping into the box, Hunter Renfroe. It was an 0 for 4 day for him in yesterday's loss. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Batting fifth.
Now at the plate, Fernando Tatis. He drove in one of his team's 2 runs in yesterday's game. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. No score here as we play inning number 2. Again, he sends it out of play. A payoff pitch one more time. Count remains full. And he struck him out, so he was forced to make 9 pitches that at-bat. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's Ryan Braun now. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. 2 balls and a strike to Braun. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Braun can't come up with that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Next for Milwaukee, Yasmani Grandal. Power a big part of his in the National League home run race. Breaking ball called just a bit low. Fouled off. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. In now, Brandon Woodruff. The first 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. 1 and 2 to the Brewers pitcher.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
2 and 2 now with 2 away and the base is empty.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
Full count, 3 and 2. Richard steps into his windup. Here it comes on 3 and 2. Fouled away. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And he lays off here. It's ball 4. And that is really cause for concern as he's just walked the opposing pitcher.
Now batting. The center fielder.
Riding in once again, Tyrone Taylor. Man at first after the 2-out walk. And a wild pitch here as this one's to the backstop. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
Wanted to go after the slider, but he holds off. 3 and 1.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
And it's full now, 3 and 2.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Renfroe moving to his left. And that's the 3rd out. At the plate, Austin Hedges. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Austin Hedges goes down for the first out here in inning number 3. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Taylor is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2. Now at the plate, Garrett Richards. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. That's a hit, the first of the game for Milwaukee.
Hey, guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
Now the 2-1. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Yelich aboard here at first with nobody out. Now a throw over to first, and he'll get back in safely. Yelich is running. Got him swinging. The throw. The throw pulls him off the bag.
Now batting, the first baseman.
A man at second with one down. And up next will be the power-hitting first baseman, Big Jesus Aguilar. The 3-1. And that misses, ball 4. So with one out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman.
So first and second with one man gone. And that brings up the left-handed hitter, Travis Shaw. And he'll get back in standing. The 1-1 takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
That's what you call a challenge fastball right there, boys. I don't know if he was necessarily trying to miss up in the zone like he did, but he got away with it right there and put the fastball by him.
And a swing and a miss and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2. Now at the plate, Hernan Perez. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. And he misses again as the command is definitely letting him down now. It's ball 4. Coming to the plate now, Ryan Braun. One of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Base is juiced now with 2 away. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. Number 348 for his career, as the Brewers have now taken a 4-0 lead.
Oh, man, when he got the second out, I thought he might come out of this unscathed. But after that towering grand slam, he's about as scathed as you can get. Is that a word? Who cares? It is now.
Standing in now, Yasmani Grandal. Fastball well outside. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Grandal with a 3-1 count now.
You look in the dugout, you can tell that manager's getting ready to come out on that top step. If he doesn't get out of this situation right here, and it's a tough one, I think the bullpen comes in.
Full count now, 3-2. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. But the damage done as the Brewers strike for 4 runs. Now batting, Will Myers back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Will Myers is retired to kick off the inning.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
This one's down to third. Shaw has it. And that's the second out.
Now batting, The first baseman.
Digging in, Eric Hosmer. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Padres still with the big goose egg in the hit column thus far. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Taylor is going to have room out there as he puts this away. Just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said he's really proud of the 6 walks they've earned so far. And while a lot of that falls on the opposing pitching, he appreciates his hitters' willingness to take what's being given to them. Sometimes that can be easier said than done, though.
Thank you, Heidi. Number 22 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager. The 1-2. And he popped him up. Tatis is there. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Digging in once again, Tyrone Taylor. He flew out in his last at-bat. 1-2 now. And it's fouled away. Here he comes again, 1-2. He swings at the fastball here and lifts it into the air to shallow center. And that's in there, base hit.
Beggars can't be choosers right there. We love those lawn darts. Doesn't matter how they come. Jammed off the end of the bat, doesn't matter.
Stepping in now, Christian Yelich. 1-2 for Christian Yelich. Throw over to first. Taylor stands at first with 1 out. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. So a runner at first with 2 away. And up next, the former World Series hero, Mike Moustakas. The 1-1 home. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Only 3 hits and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. In left center. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Taylor blows through the stop sign, headed for home. He'll score easily as they push the lead to 5 now. The tag, and he is out at third. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Andy Green during the commercial break about the Padres offense, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
The center
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Hunter Renfroe.
Digging in, Hunter Renfroe. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Hard on the ground toward short, and the Friars are into the hit column.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball
Now
back.
batting.
He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
Into the box, Fernando Tatis. Still 1-2. And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and Austin Hedges will be the next to hit. Popped him up. Grandal over to his left. And that's the third out. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jesus Aguilar, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the fifth. To third. France is right there. And that's out number one.
The batter.
Ready for another shot now. Travis Shaw. He went down on strikes last time up.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
Back up the middle. Tatis scoops it up. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batter.
Stepping in and ready for another shot. Hernan Perez. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for ball 2. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and the inning continues. So that'll extend the inning and give Ryan Braun a 2-out chance.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
In now, Ryan Braun. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Into the box now, Ty France will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive? No walks up to this point, so he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Digging in to try it again, Will Myers. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this will be fouled away. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ballgame, and the inning is over. Anderson Espinoza is into the ballgame now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Number 56.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And this is knocked down over there. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out.
The pitcher,
so here now is the pitcher, Brandon Woodruff. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. The 1-1 home is laid off for ball 2.
2-1.
Two and 2. 5 runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. That misses. It's 3-2 now.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. So stepping in, Tyrone Taylor. He singled his last time up.
Tyrone Taylor.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. Here's another 1-2. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Hedges recovers. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Now the 2-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes.
The right fielder.
The 2-1 home.
Reyes
Is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
And this will be taken in out there just a few steps in front of the track, and there are 2 away now.
now batting, the center fielder.
Digging in and looking for more, Hunter Renfroe. Last time through was a base hit. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Taylor will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Padres down in order. They can't. At the plate, Christian Yelich. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Now here's the pitch. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. Looks like double-barreled action now in the San Diego bullpen as they get a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Stepping up to the plate, Mike Moustakas. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. 3-2 pitch. Moustakas lets it go as he'll trot down to first on ball 4. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jesus Aguilar. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
The 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Myers is under it, and the inning is over. Digging in now for San Diego, Fernando Tatis. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Striding into the box, Austin Hedges. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Takes this the other way to right, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Yeah, Matt, he's locked in and pretty dominant since the first, so as long as he can get back in that groove with the next batter, he's not going to worry too much about it.
Settling in now, Ty France. Called strike, and that'll run it full.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that run on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Phil Maton is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. The 1-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second, and this is going to scoot on through into center for a base hit leading off the inning.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
And he goes down on strikes for the third time. Standing in, Yasmani Grandal, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Fouled off. The 2-2. Runners off for second. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw. And he is out at second. Caught. Now at the plate, Javi Guerra. And his guys need him to get things started here in the top half of the ninth. 2 balls and a strike to count. Now the 2-1 is taken for strike 2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. After it is Yelich. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Will Myers. His dominance continues on the mound, but it seems like he might be running on adrenaline only at this point.
Yeah, he's been so great in this one. You want to see him finish what he started, but you also have to start worrying about things like injuries. He's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, and some guys are just more capable of that than others, but not a lot of good things tend to happen when you've worked as hard as he has in this one.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
When you're struggling as a team to put the ball in play, every base hit is welcome, but a double will really help wake everyone up. That's just their 3rd hit of the game, but it's a good one.
Standing in now, Eric Hosmer. And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. Fiorella at second with 2 down. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. San Diego down to their final strike. Pitch is popped up. He brings it in, and the Brewers have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over. A 5-0 finish tonight. The Milwaukee Brewers led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Brandon Woodruff gets to double digits with his 10th win of the year, and it's a dandy, a complete game, 3-hit performance.